What has life been like? Life has been it's been different but the same. I mean, whenever I travel outside of my immediate community, it's amazing how many people watch the Super Bowl and realize you are in the Hall of Fame. I've gotten people at the grocery store, at my yoga studio, or places that you would never think people would know what's happening, but they all know. And it's really been a lot of fun and a lot of congratulations. And I've been pretty busy, but at the same time, I try to keep it normal at home, the wife and kids, still take my son to school and still do everything that a good dad and husband should do. And I still try to work on my golf game, of course, and it hasn't suffered as of yet, but who knows? Well, I guess it has certainly a special meaning going in because, when you're the first of anything, you want to try to be, one of the standard bearers for any organization, whatever. And the fact that I was able to be Ozzie Newsome's first pick for the Baltimore Ravens, and the fact that I was able to succeed on the football field at a high level and win a Super Bowl and help that organization become a powerhouse in the NFL, I really feel like my contributions have really been substantial, but I'm proud of that. I mean, because Baltimore's a great city, and they deserve to have winners, and I'd like to think I represent the people of Baltimore pretty well. When you get in on your first ballot, it'd be hard, I think, the next year, like second, third, fourth year, because I look at Chris and I could tell the pain that he went through each and every year, and I felt for him. And I know the emotions that were going through me and that in New Orleans. I would hate to go through that again, but once you're in, you're in. And I think that everybody in this building is a Hall of Famer, obviously, and a first-time nominee won't look at a guy who took 5 times and say, I'm better, because we're all where we belong to be in the end of the day. But I am thankful, though, very thankful that I got in on the first ballot, because I don't have to stress out anymore about this next year. I don't want people saying, well, maybe don't next year, JL, next year. It's congratulations now. So, there was a point in my career when I thought that I would make it to the Hall somewhere around 6, 7 years in, maybe. I made 5 or 6 Pro Bowls in a row. But even still, you can't ever get complacent and rest on your laurels. You gotta continue to strive to get better and work each week. So even if a thought like that would enter my mind, I'd quickly push it out, because it doesn't really do any good for me playing a game against the Steelers thinking about I might be in the Hall of Fame in 7 years from now or 8 years, whatever the number may be. So all those thoughts maybe came a little bit more to the front of my mind after I retired, when I was like, okay, well, 5 years from now, we'll see what happens. But while I was playing, it really didn't enter it very often. Wow, are there any Hall of Famers I'm looking forward to meeting? You know what, I think I've met so many guys over the years. The thing is, once you start playing golf, and you go to enough golf tournaments, you meet a lot of good and interesting people. But, I look forward to seeing a lot of them again, especially in this environment. Anthony Munoz, who I looked up to, Russ Grimm, who was a coach for the Steelers, who I played for him in the Pro Bowls before. A lot of names, a lot of guys over the years, Joe Montana, just a lot of great guys who I've met, but never as one of their Hall of Fame peers. Now I get to kind of say, hey guys, I'm one of you guys now. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Knowing the guys, it's such a good group of guys. It's just going to be a fun weekend. They all love to have fun. They're all enjoyable people, and I'm sure they'll heckle me and haze me a little bit, but that's okay. When I came to the Hall of Fame, I guess it was about 17 years ago now, 17, 18 years ago, it was funny because I came in and out, and we were doing a special, and the hall was a little different because of the renovation. So my memories of it are, I remember doing some things with Tom Jackson. I remember walking around the fields a little bit, but at that point in my life, I was kind of like, I need to work hard. I don't need to be thinking about Hall of Fame things. I need to be thinking about how am I going to help whatever team drafts me. So my memories are vague. However, my memories are going to be a lot more vivid now the second time around, obviously. I'm really excited to be back here. And maybe even back then, I probably in the back of my mind said, I'm just not going to think too hard about this building because I want to get myself in there one day. And lo and behold, here I am.